Final question is one that is worth 10,000 to 1, of course, Alex. Will Girona win the league?
I don't think so. Again, I'd love to see it, but I don't think so. I think it's much more likely that Real Madrid in the end go all the way. I think Girona have got what it takes to push them. I think Girona have got what it takes. We've seen that to finish top four and to be there or thereabouts in the latter stages. But to win the league, I still think Real Madrid have got that little bit more in terms of quality. And I think when it comes to it, I would back Madrid to finish ahead of Girona and then Atleti and Barca battling out for the top four as well. But no, it would be an incredible story. It would be an all-time story if Girona could go all the way. But in a title race, sort of head-to-head, last few games, Madrid versus Girona, I would back Madrid with their experience and with their quality and with Ancelotti and all of those factors, I think, would go in Madrid's favour.
They'll, of course, be looking to kick off 2024 as they finished last year. Big test for them, though, to kick off the new year as Girona take on Atletico Madrid. According to the bookies, it's tight, in fact, between the hosts and the visitors. It's going to be an interesting tie, isn't it, Alex, for more than one reason?
Yeah, because we keep waiting for Girona to slip up, and they haven't yet. And that was the case right the way through to Christmas. And now let's see if they can carry on what they've been doing in 2024. There's no reason to think that they can't. It's interesting, they're starting to get unsettled by, transfer rumours. There have been these links with Barca and midfielder Alex Garcia, key player for them, which even if it doesn't happen, is a little bit unsettling, I think. But that's normal when you're playing well and players are performing. In that sense, it's a good news story, I guess. But let's see if they can deliver against Atletico Madrid. The one question mark we've had about Girona is, what will they do in the big games? And we saw that against Barcelona before Christmas. They went and thumped Barcelona. Earlier in the season against Real Madrid, they played okay, but they lost. And this is the sort of the third of those big games, those big tests for Girona. Like I said, they've come through those previous tests with flying colours. And if they were to do that again here against Atleti, well, again, it's another reason to think they've got what it takes to go all the way.
Yeah, Atleti not very good this season away from home.
What are the odds for Girona to win? You're a gambling man.
I think it's about 4 or 5 to 1 now. It's been trimmed a lot. Oh.
Or to take on another mortgage, never.
to put it on. But this is another game, as Alex says, you make a statement, and it's interesting, the noise which is just starting to be generated, players being linked to... If you're a manager, you shut out that noise, you take it one game at a time, yeah, Stevie? How easy is that to do?
It's easier for the manager.
Well, yeah.
It's not as easy for the
player. Well, that's the problem, isn't it?
I don't care who you are. If you're playing for a team like Girona and teams like Real Madrid and Barcelona start getting mentioned, then it kind of takes your eye off the ball.
Right.
And we can all turn around and say, I'm not thinking about it, but you really are. So it depends mentally how they face the challenge. And obviously, again, the first test of the season, you don't want it to be against Atletico Madrid. Because you just don't. Because at the very least, you know they're going to be in your face.
But still, what a good chance to make a statement.
Well, that's the other side of the coin.
There we are, always the brighter side.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I am not a huge fan of Atletico Madrid, but I can see them getting in the faces of Girona. And Girona try and pass the ball out. And if I'm Simeone, I'm going to test their mental fortitude and I'm going to squeeze the life out of them right at the very start of the game anyway.
I think what also plays into Girona's favour a little bit is that when the season started on this great run and everybody talking about them, they come up against Madrid for a top-of-the-table clash at Real Madrid and be humbled. And I think that's a valuable learning lesson for them to, use your phrase, Dan, take this one game at a time. That if you start believing your own hype, machines like Real Madrid just come rolling along and will steamroller you. So while you learn from that in the performance against Barcelona, you have to double down and just keep your feet on the ground, take it one game at a time against Atletico Madrid. But yeah, you're right. You get this right. I think you have shown that you've matured since that Real Madrid game.